Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma Bandhamuye Sarvadhana Mate Jahara Prasade Bhai E Bhavatoriya Krishna Prapti Hoya Hoite Krishna Prapti Hoya Hoite Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Goriya Aikya Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Goriya Aikya Arna Koriyo Mane Asha Arna Koriyo Mane Asha Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati Ye Prasade Pure Sarva Asha Ye Prasade Pure Sarva Asha चक्षुदान दिलो दे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से चक्षुदान दिलो ये जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित प्रेम भक्ति यहाँ होते अविदावी न सजते प्रेम भक्ति यहाँ होते अविदावी न सजते वेद गाय हर चरित वेद गाय हर चरित श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आदम जनार बंधु श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आदम जनार बंधु लोकेनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना लोकेनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना हा हा प्रभु करो दया देह मोर पद छाया हा हा प्रभु करो दया देह मोर पद छाया ए बेदास कुश त्रिभुवन ए बेदास कुश त्रिभुवन जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद जय जगद्गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपद जय जगद्गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपद नमो ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांता स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्तादिशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासरि Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Anitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Paravagachara Satar Shri Sriman His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananta Kota Vaishnavinda Ki ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Namacharya Haridas Thakur Ki Prem Sakaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Shri Vasudhi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Vrindavan Dham Ki Mathura Dham Ki Navadvip Dham Ki Mayapur Dham Ki Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jagannath Swami Ki Ganga Mai Ki Yamuna Mai Ki Tulsi Devi Ki Shama Veda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Thai Gaura Premanande. Glories to the assembled devotees, or glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. Glories to Sri Sri Guru Ji Gauranga.
Translation of Guru Puja is: the lotus feet of our spiritual master are the only way by which we can attain pure devotional service. I bow to his lotus feet with great awe and reverence. By his grace, one can cross the ocean of material suffering and obtain the mercy of Krishna. My only wish is to have my consciousness purified by the words emanating from his lotus mouth. Attachment to his lotus feet is the perfection that fulfills all desires. He opens my darkened eyes and fills my heart with transcendental knowledge. He is my Lord birth after birth. From him ecstatic prema emanates. By him ignorance is destroyed. The Vedic scriptures sing of his character. Our spiritual master is the ocean of mercy, the friend of the poor and the Lord and master of the devotees. O Master, be merciful unto me. Give me the shade of your lotus feet. Your fame is spread all over the three worlds. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Hare Krishna. The class will be given from the stage, so you can turn around towards the stage. Hare Krishna. So I welcome you all to our Stoke Hare Krishna Center. Tomorrow we'll be celebrating Janmasthami. Janmasthami is one festival which is now a global festival. Every corner of the world this celebration is celebrated. In Stoke, this is our second Janmasthami in our temple here. And devotees have made wonderful arrangements for tomorrow. And we have been so grateful that we have a very wonderful devotee amongst us to help us celebrate this festival very nicely. So we have His Holiness Sri Dhirasanta Das Goswami Maharaj. Sri Dhirasanta Das Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Maharaj has joined Hare Krishna movement when he was in young age, in the 1970s, he met Srila Prabhupada in UK. And since then, he has been serving all over the world. All his life is serving Srila Prabhupada. There are countless number of services that he did. But some of the highlights is that he was a pioneer in preaching in Finland. In those days, there was no preaching was going in Finland. Maharaj pioneered the preaching in Finland. Then he came back to UK. He did a wonderful service of preaching in school. In the school we have the religious education, so he would go that time to the school and teach the young children about the Vedic culture. And then he entered into the sannyas ashram, renounced order of life. And since then, Maharaj has been preaching in Latvia and some of the other European countries. Maharaj constantly he travels and he helps temple like us to better into our Krishna consciousness. So today we are very grateful that he is amongst with us. He'll be here tomorrow as well, and we can hear from him how best we can celebrate Janmashtami and how best we can become a devotee in this world. So once again, please welcome Maharaj by three times loudly chanting Haribol, Haribol, Haribol.
You need to come closer because I cannot see you. Come closer. Here, come. So we can read the translation first here. This is a very nice song by Krishna Das Goswami, and it glorifying the Vrindavan and its devotees. So I'll start with verse 1, and then we can go around. Each one of you can recite a verse. All glories to Radha and Krishna and the divine forest of Vrindavan. All glories to the free presiding deities of Vrindavan, Sri Govinda, Gopinath, and Madan Mohan. Can you give me one chair? Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Vrindavan, Shri Govinda, Gopinata, Madana Moha, Shamakunda, Radhakunda, Giri Govardhan, Shamakunda, Radhakunda, Giri Govardhan, Kalindi Yamuna, Jaya, Jaya Mahava, Keshigata, Vamsivata, Twadasakana, Yaha Saba Lila Koilo Srinandananda, Srinanda Yasoda Jaya, Jaya Gopaga, Sridhamadi Jaya Jaya Tenuvatsaga, Jaya Vrishabhanu Jaya, Kirtida Sundari, Jaya Purnamasi Jaya Abhira Nagai, Jaya Jaya Gopishwara, Vrindavana Jaya Jaya Krishna Saka Bhatu Dvijara. Jaya Rama Gata Jaya Rohini Nanda Jaya Jaya Vrindavana Basi Jataya. Jaya Dvija Patni Jaya Naga Kanyaka Bhakti Tete Jaya Pailo Govinda Chara. Shri Rasa Mandala Jaya Jaya Radha Shyam Jaya Jaya Rasa Leela Sarva Manoram. Jaya Jaya Dwala Rasa Sarva Rasa Sa. Parakiya Bhave Jaha Pajate Pacha. Sri Janava Pada Padma Koriya Smara. Dina Krishna Dasa Koi Nama Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Agyatamandasya Yananjana Salakaya Chaksuramilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamayam Dati Svapadantikam Vanchakalpatu Vyastya Kripa Sindhu Bhaevacha Patitanam Shri Krishna Chaitanya So the subject of today's class is wonderful Krishna. And everything that's connected with Krishna is also wonderful. So, I'm a little unfortunate in the sense that I was born here in the UK, and my parents didn't tell me anything about spiritual life. It was only until I was 21 years old that I came in contact with Krishna consciousness. I visited many churches and many religious orders. I had some questions which I asked everyone, but no one could answer my questions until I came to the Krishna temple, and all questions I had were given to me. And I started to realize that actually the best of everything doesn't come from the West, it comes from the East. And not just the East, but specifically from India. So the best of everything actually comes from India. Of course, in India, the Indian people are running away from India because they want to come to the West. But a big question I have, what do you come here for? There's nothing here. There's nothing really that we can offer you. There's some technology and some material comforts, but apart from that, we cannot give you anything. There's nothing here to say that you will be happy. But when you go to India, even though there's no material opulence, of course it's getting a bit better, but it's also getting worse in another sense, because when I first went to India, there was only the ambassador car on the road. Delhi was very pleasant. Now everyone's got a car, and Delhi is not so pleasant. So this is how we may strive for material opulence, but it's not going to resolve any problems. Whereas the Vedic culture itself is perfect perfect in every sense, to give us the satisfaction in all areas, in the area of health, in the area of holy places, holy rivers. And India is the place, isn't it? I mean, and let's go through some examples. What is the best fruit? Who can say what is the best fruit? Mango. And where does the mango come from? Say it louder.
India.
Even louder.
India.
Thank you. There is also the best nut. What's the best nut?
Cashew nut.
Where does the cashew nut come from?
India. India.
Come on.
India.
See, you're even afraid to say the word India. Where does the silk come from?
India.
Yes. Where does the holy dhams come from, the best ones?
India.
So what are they? Rameshwaram. Come on, more. Did you say Jagannath Puri? Yeah. So many. What about holy rivers? Where does the best food come from? What is the best food? Puris, chapatis, paratha, rasgulla. Huh? Tifla? Laddu, rasgulla, gulab jabamams, samosa, pakoras. So many, so many. When I first came to the temple, you have to understand I was a hippie. I had long hair and beard and all these kind of things. When I walked into the temple, there was this atmosphere that hit me right in the face. It was a special atmosphere that I'd never experienced before. And not only that, there was this smell, the smell of spices and the smell of ghee. Wow. Right away, I felt the opulence of that place, right in the heart of London. I didn't like so much the kirtan. It was a little too loud for me in the beginning. And I couldn't understand the philosophy. It was way above my head. But one thing I did understand was the feast that was served afterwards. The Sunday feast. And there were 15 preparations. I can tell you what they were. 2 sabjis, pushpan rice, just 1 minute, koftas, papadam, raita, samosa or pakora, and chutney. Then there was the sweets. Halva, sweet rice, gulab jamums, laddu, shrikal, and a nectar drink. And you know, every Sunday I came just for that feast. And every Sunday I walked away like a duck. Couldn't wait for the next Sunday feast. And gradually, bit by bit, I started to become attracted to the kirtan, and I could understand a little bit more of the philosophy. And that I understood that God was not an old man with a white beard, as people sometimes say, but he's a young cowherd boy in a bluish color, and he's playing with his friends, and you can go and play with him at some point if you want. That God is not someone who's looking down, what are you doing down there? You know, he's not like that. He's actually a very, very friendly person. And, you know, when you develop a relationship with him, there's even becomes a competition that you try to serve him more than he serves you. A God that serves you, because he's looking out for you. It's, what do you need? What do you need? I will give you. I will help you. So I was becoming quite enthusiastic about living in the temple in London. But one day, there was a fight in the temple. Two boys. One boy was from the back streets of London, and another boy was from the north, somewhere like Yorkshire, I think it was. And they didn't get on with each other, so they had a fight one day. And I ran to the temple president, and I said to him, "What's this? I came here for love and peace, and this is what I get?" And you know what he said? He said, "Don't worry. This is a temple, but it's also a devotional hospital. You know, people who come here, they are sick, spiritually sick." And then he said, "Don't worry, something will happen to you too." And I was thinking, what could possibly happen to me? I'm an ex-hippie, love and peace. 2 weeks later, I had this boil that came up on my hand. In fact, you can still see the scar. Can you see it? Anyway, you can take darshan later. But it was huge. And I came running to the temple president again. I said, "What's this?" He said, "I told you something would happen to you." He said, "Don't worry. You have been so sinful in the past, but Krishna's now arranged all that reaction within inside you to come out in one place. Keep chanting Hare Krishna." So even I found that aversions, difficulties were coming, but just like when you get sick, sometimes you get worse before you get better, but that's part of taking the medicine. So in the Krishna consciousness, we have the medicine for everyone, no matter what the background, no matter what their philosophy or way of life is. Krishna consciousness, what I have seen, resolves all problems in life. Why? Because Krishna is in the center. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the cause of all causes. Not a blade of grass moves without his sanction. Then my guru, he made an announcement that if anyone wants to go to India and help with the preaching there. And I was thinking, well, anything's better than London. think I'll go to India. Because it was difficult in those days. We only had a little small temple. So I did. I went to India. But then I got a big surprise. I got a shock one day. I was at one of the temples there. It was in Bombay. And one sannyasi was giving class. It was a wonderful class. And he was also very funny. And he had us in fits of laughter. So it was wonderful how he presented the philosophy of Krishna consciousness. But at one point, one frustrated Hindu man stood up and he was really angry. He said, "Why? Why this Krishna, Krishna, Krishna?" And it was the way he said Krishna, I could see he was not very happy with Krishna. Why not Durga? Why not Shiva? No, why not Ganesh? I thought everyone in India was a devotee of Krishna, but then I found out there were demigods too that people worship. And these demigods are very powerful gods. But their power is also coming from Krishna, so they're misled by that kind of worship. Krishna says that if you worship the demigods, you'll go to the planet of the demigods. But if you worship me, you come to me. And I found out where Krishna lives, and I found out where the demigods live. The demigods live in the heavenly planets, within this world, within this universe. But Krishna lives beyond this universe, beyond the material sky, and in the spiritual sky, where he has his own planet, Goloka Vrindavan. So I was wondering what this sannyasi was going to say to this man who was very, very angry with Krishna. And what he said was very interesting. He said, well, if all the gods are the same, why are you excluding Krishna? If all the gods are the same, why you don't like Krishna? He said, no, because Krishna is Hari. Hari means one who takes things away, what you don't need. He said that the difference between demigod worship and the worship of Krishna is the demigods will give you what you want. Anything you ask for, you will get it. But Krishna only gives you what you need. If there's something you don't need, and it will obstructing your spiritual advancement, he will take it away. For some time, and then later he will give it back, and he'll give it back when you're more Krishna conscious, and he knows that you're going to use it in his service. Then I went to Mayapur. In Mayapur we had just finished the first building on the land that we had purchased. And it was in the middle of paddy fields, rice fields. And because there was only one building during the Gaur Purnima festival, all the sannyasis and GBC members were in the rooms, and everyone else was on the veranda. So we put our sleeping bag down and we slept on the veranda. But, most of us never even seen a mosquito before. In England we don't get mosquitoes, do we? I'm from the southwest England, Plymouth, you know Plymouth? I'm from Plymouth originally. There's no mosquitoes here. So, after one night, I got up in the morning and I was covered in bites, especially my feet. And I didn't know the philosophy of the mosquito, that if you leave the mosquito bite for some 5 or 10 minutes that the itching will go away. But I scratched and scratched, and thinking I was going to relieve this itching. And it reminded me of our philosophy that material life means just like a mosquito bite and you scratch, getting some relief from the itching, from the sensation of the bite. But it doesn't do anything good. It acts in the opposite way. It makes things worse. So I found that all kinds of things in India were giving me that extra bit of knowledge which I needed to be more convinced that what I was doing was the right thing, and that I should continue on. So many more books started to be printed, and one book which especially was very interesting was the Krishna book. And I was reading the Krishna book and reading these different pastimes of Krishna. There are other books too. I also got a chance to read the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. They're all wonderful epics, giving us guidelines how we should live our life in a moral way, without any vices. When Srila Prabhupada would go on his morning walk, he would highlight different things too, which were interesting. These are some of the things which he said. Just look at this fig. In this one fig, you find thousands of seeds, and each tiny seed is a whole new fig tree. Now, where is that chemist who can do such a thing? First make a tree, and then make a tree bear fruit, and next make the fruit produce seeds, and finally make the seeds reproduce. Just tell me, where is that chemist? He said, once a big chemist came to me and admitted our chemical advancement, our scientific advancement is like a man who has learned to bark. So many natural dogs bark. They're already barking, but no one pays any attention. But if a man artificially learns the art of barking, so many people will go and see him, and even purchase ticket for 10 or 20 pounds just to see an artificial dog, an artificial bark of a dog. Our scientific advancement is just like this. One of the biggest insults that we can say, to defy Krishna is to say that everything happened from a Big Bang. This Big Bang theory is being taught in all schools, not just here, in all countries, all universities, all colleges. You know, Krishna is so wonderful. He has created his material creation and spiritual creation is so wonderful that it is even inconceivably great. We say wonderful Krishna, and everything he does is inconceivably great. Just like the sun. The sun has been burning for billions of years. Anything that usually burns gradually becomes smaller and turns into ashes. Is it not right? The sun has remained the same size. It's been burning and burning and burning. You can imagine the heat of the sun. How much is burning? And after billions of years of burning, it still remains the same size. The terrestrial movement is the same. It hasn't deviated even 1 meter. The timing is perfect. This is Krishna. The planets themselves, they're floating in space. How they are floating in space? This planet, my understanding is that 2/3 of this planet is made up of water. Is water light or is it heavy? Is it light or is it heavy water? Huh? Well, when you're doing your cooking in the kitchen, is water heavy or is it light? Huh? It's heavy. It's heavier than air, yes. But yet it's floating in space. This planet is floating. Again, moving. Not just moving along, but moving around. Perfectly moving, along with all the other planets. We don't hear any big bangs going on up there. So, planets knocking into each other. It's all perfectly arranged. And the insult is that it's happening because of a big bang. What an insult. Can you imagine? You make a picture, a wonderful picture of something. Someone comes along and said, you didn't do that. That just happened by chance. It happened from an explosion. You would be insulted. This is what we're doing with Krishna. We turn our backs on Krishna and say, it's chance. It's from a big bang some billions of years ago. This is our modern day science. They want to defy the greatness of the Supreme Lord and all that He has done. For us, doing it for us so that we can live here in a nice way. We have come here on the pretense of turning our backs on Krishna, but He Himself has made an arrangement. Okay, you want to turn your back on me? That's fine. I don't force anyone to serve me. I will create planets so you can live on, and everything in that planet is perfect and complete. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Mudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam Eva Vasishyate. The Lord is complete, and everything that He creates, anything that emanates from the Lord, is also complete and perfect. And then what do? We come along and destroy the forests. We kill the animals. We kill the children even. And I always see in general is destruction. They make maybe a one town center look very beautiful, but the rest of the town often it looks like a slum. So it's artificial arrangements to make believe that they are also creators and are even better creators than God. So Krishna consciousness, we are trying to re-establish the Vedic culture so that people all over the world can regain some hope that they can live here in peace and harmony. Prabhupada once said that it will be written down in the history books. One day it will be written down in the history books that in its darkest hour, Krishna consciousness saved the world. That's an interesting statement. It's a very, very powerful statement. I couldn't imagine. I've joined an organization, a way of life, which is going to make the biggest revolution in the world from chaos to perfection. If you want to know what I've learned in the last 50 years, it's that. I have that much faith in Krishna consciousness that I'm convinced that one day this will spread throughout the world in a way that people will say, yes, it was the Krishna consciousness movement that saved us. Haribol. Whether we will still have technology or not, it doesn't matter. Technology is not something that makes us happier. We can use it. We have nothing against material comforts or technology. If you have all those things, you can keep them, but just add Krishna. Make Krishna the center of your life, that's all. When I joined the Hare Krishna movement, there was no computers. There was no cell phones. We had typewriters, and we had telex. Telex, is it telex? Sending messages. Faxes, and then the snail mail. You call it snail mail, the post, yeah? So, the world has come a long way in that respect. And we cannot say that it's all wrong, because it can be used. It becomes wrong when it's used for the purpose of destruction, that's all. So anything that is created for the purpose of helping people to be healthy and happy, that is okay. It can be used. Bhakti Siddhanta, who was Prabhupada's guru, he said to his disciples, okay, this is the 20th century, you must wear the finest clothes and drive the most opulent cars. Krishna is the source of all opulence. When Prabhupada was in Los Angeles once, he had just arrived at the airport, and some reporters, they asked Prabhupada, so you have this Cadillac car outside waiting to take you to the temple. Why do you need such an opulent car? Because in those days the Cadillac car was the best car. So Prabhupada said, he said, he said, he said, well, this was all you had to offer. Krishna deserves better, but this is all you had to offer. Therefore, I'm using it in his service. So he didn't see that the Cadillac car was anything that special. Real opulence is just like in the heavenly planets, they travel on swans. So what's better, a swan carrier or a Cadillac carrier? The swan. People here think of a Cadillac car being the greatest at that time. I don't know what your cars are today. What's the best car today? Huh? What? Okay. Yeah. But Lord Jagannath has a better car. When he travels on the streets of London and Birmingham, his car is the best. You cannot beat that car. So, if you see with spiritual vision, you need to learn to see things in a spiritual vision. And then we see that all these so-called adventures and creations of man aren't really that so special after all. They're also telling us to eat certain things which are not really helping our health. Cancer, we never heard of cancer years ago. We never heard the word. In my school days, we never heard the word cancer. It was never mentioned. But now so many people they're leaving this world with cancer. Why? Because of the things that we're told to eat, things that we're told to drink. Coca-Cola, for instance, is banned in some countries because it's so bad. The contents is so destructive for the body that it's banned in some countries. In other countries, they drink it like as if it was nectar from the heavenly planets. And all this processed food, it's not helping you either. Who knows what they put in the food nowadays? So therefore, ideally, we need to drink, we need to eat what we prepare ourselves. There's an abundance of vegetables and fruits, nuts, grains. You know how to cook, that's all. Yesterday I was at Prabhu's house. We invited some people there. I gave a demonstration on how to make chapatis, because no one knew how to make them. Isn't that interesting? You're from India, but you don't know how to make chapatis? You make them too thick, they don't puff up. So real roti is the one that rises. I've learned that art. I will teach you too if I have time. Some people say that the pizza is a liberated chapati. I don't believe that. A liberated chapati is one that rises. That's a liberated chapati, not a pizza. So I could go on and on and on, but I want to just say one more thing, is that don't give up the Vedic culture. It is the highest culture in the world. It has everything there for our health and satisfaction. The scriptures are also the best scriptures in the world. You have the Mahabharata, the Ramayana, the Sri Upanishad, the Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. This is Vedic literature, and it's giving us so much knowledge so that we can distinguish reality and illusion for the welfare of us all. So try not to run away from this wonderful way of living and having Krishna in the center. This is the only way you'll be really satisfied and happy. Hare Krishna. If there's any questions, I would just answer a few questions and then we'll continue from there. Yes.
You mentioned how in the beginning you were unsure about the philosophy, you really like travel and hanging out with relatives. When was it that when that conviction really came?
Yeah, that's a good question. In fact, Prabhupada said, he told a servant, one of his servants, he asked the same question, because it's like, in one sense, you're acting, but you're acting a little blindly because you can't see. You've been told that this is good, and if you do it, you'll be happy. But in the beginning, you're not really happy because you're really mixed up. You've been brought up in a certain way by parents and teachers. And suddenly it's almost like you're reborn again. You're a little baby again, trying to walk. It's true. Prabhupada himself said it takes at least 10 to 12 years to wake up from Maya's grip. It's just like when you get up in the morning, right? You had a long night's sleep. So do you wake up immediately? No. You kind of, you get up from the bed and you go to the bathroom, your eyes are half closed, you put the toothpaste on the brush and you're looking in the mirror, brushing your teeth. Huh? You're still half asleep. You could even decide to go back to sleep again, even after brushing your teeth. But as soon as you take the shower, another day. That's how Krishna consciousness is. Takes a while to get adjusted to another way of life. Most people in the materialistic societies, they say nightlife is the best life. We say the morning life is the best life. The Brahma Muhurta is the best time. And that's, Brahma Muhurta is 45 minutes before the sun rises and 45 minutes after the sun rises. So that's the Brahma Muhurta time. Of course, sometimes it doesn't work out in regards to that. Like in Scandinavia, they have long winters and long summers. The sun doesn't even set in the summer and it doesn't rise in the winter. So you cannot always go by the sun. But usually what we do is go by India timing. Sun rises at 6 or 5. Yeah? So 45 minutes before 5 o'clock is what? Quarter past 4. I usually take rest at 8 o'clock. And I get up at 3:30. Usually that's my pattern. The doctors will even tell you in the West, they will tell you that if the more sleep that you get before 12 midnight, the double the sleep, the double the rest. So if you take rest at 8 o'clock, so between 8 and 12, you already got 8 hours rest. It's scientific. If you do what I used to do as a hippie, I would go to sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning. When all good saints were getting up, I was going to sleep. And I would sleep until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And what would I do when I first wake up? Still tired. Because you don't rest that time of the day, sleeping. In fact, you get psychologically, it is stated in the Vedas, you get a lot of difficulties with emotions and with your pattern of life. You can get angry. You can get a lot of difficulties come when you don't have a proper pattern. So give it some time, okay? How long have you been chanting? Huh? You've been chanting for 15 years. You're initiated? Okay. Well, you've passed the 12 year. You should be feeling something. I was listening to your kirtan. I thought it was nice. I think she's just being humble, isn't she? But, there's also taste. First you wake up, but then you've got to develop the taste. And I don't know if it's true, but I heard that Prabhupada said that it took him 30 years to develop a good taste for chanting his japa in the morning. I don't know if that's true, but I know that was true for me. So, will you be here in 30 years' time? Don't worry, just keep chanting and keep following the principles and practices of Krishna consciousness, and you'll see your life change for the better. No doubt. I mean, when you look at me, what do you see? What do you see when you look at me? Sadhu, okay, thank you. What else do you see? Huh? What's she say? Yeah. How old do you think I am? 19. I only wish. I'm 73. I feel like I'm getting younger instead of older. So this is, again, spiritual life. When you identify with the soul, when your life identifies with the soul, you actually get younger every day because the soul is ever youthful. If you're on the bodily platform, oh, my body, my body, my body, 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 selfies, body, body. Oh, what a waste. Get a life. So Krishna consciousness is on the spiritual platform. It's all scientific. We're not practicing a religion here. This is science. It's the greatest of all science. It's a way of life. Okay, anything else?
What's your advice to avoid this distraction? God liberates the most fallen souls, like Ravana or Hiranyakashipu or like those to be coming and they're doing that. But he also liberates the very pious souls, like Prahlad or the rest of the devotees. People like us are like we know what Krishna consciousness is, but it takes a lot of time to we are go up and down. We get connected to Maya. We get try to create a real connection. So this will continue to happen for this lifetime and few more. What's the best out of what we avoid the direction for people like us to stay focused and at that higher pace that you mentioned. Or in a more defined.
Well, you know, this is Kali Yuga, but Lord Chaitanya, he's come to deliver all of us. That's his promise. I will come in the midst of Kali Yuga and I will deliver everyone. So how does he do that? Well, he's brought with him the Hare Krishna mantra, and it's written on the board there. The Hare Krishna mantra comes from the spiritual world. It's so powerful. It's more powerful than an atom bomb. And if we chant sincerely, not just lip service, but actually chanting with that understanding that this is Krishna, non-different than Krishna, and I'm never going to see Krishna in this life. Well, you may. If Krishna so desires, he will reveal himself personally, but you can experience Krishna through the Maha Mantra. So do you chant every day or not? Okay. Do you do some rounds every day? How many? Okay. So that's a good start. And you'll find that as more you chant, we try to encourage people to chant at least 16 rounds. 16 is, actually in the beginning Prabhupada told us to chant 32 rounds, but it was too much for us. But he said, okay, 16. If you chant 16 rounds every day, then nothing will touch you. You know, Maya is everywhere. But the Hare Krishna mantra has the power to insulate us. It's like a wire is insulated. You cannot get electric shock because it's especially coated with the plastic around it, so you don't get a shock. So when you have Krishna, there's no Maya. If you choose Krishna, there's no Maya. If you choose Maya, there's no Krishna. So it's up to you. You make the choice. But everything is here at our disposal. Just this wonderful center here. I was here 2 years ago, and when we first got this building, I probably was the first one in the building. I don't know. At that time it wasn't functioning, but it was just purchased, and I was thinking, well, you know, if every town had a place like this, how fortunate the UK would be. So he's gone out of his way to establish this place for you, so you can take refuge, you can take some solace, get some peace of mind, and walk away like a duck. It's scientific, it's automatic, it's like an automatic car. You put it in certain place and it moves itself, changes gear automatically. This is Krishna consciousness. So you don't have to worry how or wise. Just have faith that it works. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your attention. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Chanting the Hare Krishna mantra ki jai. Gaur Premanande.
Hare Krishna. Did you all Maharaj's wonderful class today, what he presented today? It really shows your gratitude very nicely. Say 3 loud Haribol for Maharaj. Haribol! 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 So Maharaj has been kind enough to share his experience of 50 years in Bhakti. He joined when he was a young man, and he's still young. Maharaj, some of the services that he's doing, you can be, really surprised. He's teaching people how to cook. He mentioned about how to cook chapatis in UK. In Latvia, where he's preaching, where people have never heard of Krishna, they never heard of chapati, they never heard of, what is bhakti, what is chanting, and he's helping the devotees there, on how to become devotees. Some of the services he's doing, it is really amazing. I'm really surprised how one can do this at this age. So Maharaj is very kind enough to spend some time with us. He's been with us today. He'll be here with us tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a wonderful festival coming up, Janmasthami festival, starting at 7 o'clock. So today we are preparing for Krishna to appear in our life. Before Krishna came, he first appeared in our heart, in our mind. So today we heard about Krishna. Now what is Bhakti? What is Krishna consciousness? Maharaj shared his intimate experiences in Bhakti. So tomorrow, let's all come together, and we'll have a nice cultural program. Maharaj talked about Vedic culture. So tomorrow we'll have a nice Abhishek ceremony for Krishna. There'll be nice presentation of drama and dance. There'll be Krishna Katha, the glories of Krishna. Then there'll be Prasadam, food for everyone. And there are a few other surprise items as well. So tomorrow, we call it birthday party of the blue boy. Krishna is Shyam, so today it's a worldwide birthday party. So we're going to have a birthday party here. And it goes till midnight. So we'll start at 7 o'clock, we'll go till midnight. And we have many activities tomorrow. So please come tomorrow. This Janmashtami, it says when Lord's appearance day, His mercy flows unlimitedly. So let's come together, and celebrate it very nicely. So at this time, we'll just get up now and we'll do Kirtan and then we'll have the Prasadam. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachari Nirvishesha Sunyavari Hastacha Desatari Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. 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 Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala 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 Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath. Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra. Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath. Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra. Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath. Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath. Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra. Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram. Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram. Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram. Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram. Nityananda Ram, Nityananda Ram. Nityananda Ram, Nityananda Ram. Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram. Nityananda Ram, Nityananda Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Giri Govardhan, 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 Giri Govardhan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Nitai Gora Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitai Gora Hari Bo. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Om Vishnupad, Paramahamsa Paravakachara Astatara Shri Shri Man, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki, Antakota Vaishnava Vrinda Ki, ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki, Namacharya Haridas Thakur Ki, Gaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadha, Shri Vasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gokopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki, Vrindavan Dham Ki, Mathura Dhama Ki, Navadvip Dhama Ki, Mayapur Dhama Ki, Jagannath Puri Dhama Ki, Jagannath Swami Ki, Ganga Maya Ki, Jamuna Maya Ki, Tulsi Devi Ki, Bhakti Devi Ki, Shamaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki, Taiko Premanandi. Glorious Sam devotees, of glorious to Sam devotees, glorious to Sam devotees, glorious to Shri Shri Guru Shri Gauranga.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada Daine. Prahlada Daine. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Shilatankanakalaye. Shilatankanakalaye. Ito Narsimha Paira To Narsimha. Ito Narsimha Paira To Narsimha. Yato yato yamitato Narsimha. Yato yato yamitato Narsimha. Bahir Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha. Bahir Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha. Narasimhamadim Saranam Prapadye. Narasimhamadim Saranam Prapadye. Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jayo Narsimhadev, Jayo Narsimhadev, Jayo Narsimhadev, Srila Narsimhadev. Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Vigna Vinashak Shri Shri Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmi Vishnuve Sarva Punyavatam Rajan Vishwas Sona Vajayate Sarira Vidyajal Jorin Diye Daikal Jive Fele Vishe Sagare Taramajivati Lobo Maisudurmati Take Jeta Kadan Sansare Krishna Baro Dayamai Kodabaya Jevajai Swaprasadam Adhilo Bhai She Namaritta Pao Radha Krishna Gunagao Swapa Punyavatam Rajan Prema Thakur Sri Chaitanya Nitai Jai Mai Jai Nitai Jai Shri Krishna Chaitam Prabhu Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktva Vanda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Mahaprasadam ki.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Give a big applause to our Prasadam prayers. These prayers are appetizers. When children sing so nicely, we like to eat, have more Krishna Prasadam. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, children. So, before we go for Prasadam, we like to welcome those guests who have come for the first time today. Anybody has come for the first time or after a long time, you can just raise your hand so we can know you have come for the first time. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. So, very grateful that you have come today. If you want to know more about our temple activities, please either meet myself or Balram on the shop, and we can give you some more information about the temple activities. If you want to join our WhatsApp group, the WhatsApp connection QR code is there on the door. You can join our WhatsApp group by scanning that code. So thank you all very much for those come for the first time. Today we have just a few activities happening after the Prasadam. We are preparing for Janmasthami tomorrow. So we have some services from 3 o'clock till 6 o'clock. There will be some vegetable chopping upstairs in the kitchen. There is some Prasadam packing, and there is some cleaning activity happening in the temple. So if you would like to be part of this activity, you are most welcome to do so. Again tomorrow, 3 to 6 p.m. we'll be preparing for the Janmasthami festival tomorrow. So those who like to come and volunteer for the service, please come forward and you can help us in the Janmasthami preparation. We had a wonderful class from Maharaj today, and before you go for the prasad, we'd like to see Maharaj for a brief few minutes. Then you can come here and meet Maharaj. You can introduce yourself, and if you like to ask any questions or any guidance, then Maharaj is very happy to help you. And so before the prasad, go for the prasadam. If you want to meet Maharaj, you can come forward and meet Maharaj here as well. Hare Krishna. So we'll be going upstairs for the prasadam. We might be a little congested upstairs in sitting, so if you want to come here and sit in the temple hall, you are most welcome to do so. Just a little, there will be some Dhamma practice also happening here, so make sure that you don't disturb them, let them practice here very nicely. Also, I'd like to thank our cooks today. We had a wonderful cooking team today. We had Madhvi Mataji and Sandeep cooked very nicely along with the family. We had Nikhil who cooked for the first time in our kitchen. I think they all survived very nicely. They are smiling, so I think you had a very good experience. And we also had Meenakshi Mataji and I think quite a few devotees upstairs in the kitchen. So we are very grateful to all the cooks who helped in our kitchen today. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shop is open today. If you like to buy any books, you're most welcome to do so. Also, if you like to make any donations via card, then card machine also there near the door. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.